This is Rachel
And Sarah.
from Tales of Dice, and today we're testing BITBOX. Welcome to Tales of Dice, and today I'm going to show you how I fit these 4 games and 2 expansions into a small and a medium BITBOX. Now, of course, you probably could fit them all nicely into a large or an extra large, but I just wanted to see how small I could go. So it's just going to be me today, so I'm going to be filming and packing one-handed, so bear with me. But I went to a game night, and I took some games with me, and I will say that it was really nice, even just carrying these 2 boxes without the mobile kind of briefcase situation. It was so much nicer just to bring these 2 instead of all of these giant boards. 2 main boards are not so bad, but then you have all these little boards that kind of slide around on top. So I'm going to show you how I packed them. It's going to be a little bit weird. I had to put some of Roll for the Galaxy and Imperial Settlers in each box. So it would work better in a large box, but I'm just going to show you what I did here. So we start out, let me get all of the components. Okay, so first of all, I used this bag, since I don't have a board sleeve, to hold the tableaus, the blinds, and the rules from both games. So we'll just set those aside. And then let's see, so then I put in, let's dig through here. Just for ease of setup, I keep my resources in this one box. A little bit easier to just open it and start playing. This is why I had to put some of the games in 2 type boxes. So I'm just going to put that very nicely into this medium box. And then I put all the cards from Imperial Settlers in here. Except for actually one, and I'll show you why later. So I'll set that aside. Now we can fit the Atlanteans boards into this medium, just right there on the edge. The other boards will have to go into the board sleeve. And then after this, I took the cups and let's see, how did I do this? Oh yes, the cups I've remembered. They did not fit. So I have my people in here. So we'll just pour them right there. So the cups also had to go into that bag with all the rules, but it honestly wasn't so bad. If I had a large, they could have all gone into the large, but I wouldn't have had enough room to fit everything. And if I bagged these, it might work a little better, but honestly, it takes up generally the same amount of space. So down here in this crevice is where I put the Jaipur tokens. And I did it in 4 stacks. It's a little difficult to do one-handed. So hold on just a second. Okay, so I did 4 stacks of the Jaipur tokens, and they're level with my box. And then I put my Jaipur cards here in with all these other cards. Oh wait, at least Jaipur is still in the same game. So you can set that box off to the side. And then next I took vaults. That's shiny. Vaults. Good gosh. There we go. Vaults. The rules will actually fit right here on top, so we'll set that aside, but that's where they're going to go. And then I put vaults right here in this last empty space. So remember, I still have 1 deck of Imperial Settlers cards, which is the Why Can't We Be Friends expansion. I really need to sleeve these vault cards. They're kind of weird, but they'll work. So we set vaults aside. And then in the small box is all of the location tiles. And they'll fit in 2 rows. This is not easy one-handed. And I haven't played Roll for the Galaxy very often, but we absolutely love it. It looks like it's such a complicated game, but then when you actually start, like I explained rules to my friends, and they picked it up really easily. But they were quite intimidated at first. So there are all of the location, development and locations. And then on top of this, you put the homeworld tiles, and then the dice allocation tiles. They go right on top. And then in this blank space, that's where that last deck, the Why Can't We Be Friends, that's where I put that along with the rules for Why Can't We Be Friends. And then I put my Atlantean tokens on top of that, along with the victory points for Roll for the Galaxies. So there is the small box. And then last in this medium, so all we have left are the tokens. We've got the dice. So I put those dice in first. Pulled them off to the side so I got some room there. And I tucked the people right in there. After that, I just put all of my tokens right on top. So that fits on top. And as I said, the vault's rules, I just put that right there. And so that closes very nicely. And then we've got the small. And then we, of course, have all the rules and the cards, which I slipped all in this bag from Roll for the Galaxy and just carried it with me. But this would all fit in the board sleeve. For some reason, if you have all these games packed together in 2 boxes. So I rearranged, but there you have Roll for the Galaxy, Imperial Settlers, Atlanteans, Vaults, Why Can't We Be Friends, and Jaipur in a medium and small BITBOX. So obviously there are better ways to do this. If I could have put them all in a large or an extra large, and then I just carried 1 box, and it would fit a little better. But this is what I had at the moment really quickly, so I wanted to see how small I could go. So there you have it. If you have any questions or would like to see other assortments put into certain BITBOXes, please let me know in the comments.